Passenger seat. That's hilarious, by the way. Passenger seat. As I go into talking to my good friend Mike Bear from Barrett Insurance Agency. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm really bummed because I looked at that YouTube video about how to remove the red from the silhouette video, and yours is frightening. Frightening.
I used a model stunt double, just so you know. I tell you, and what's funnier is that I've got a lot of comments like, "Ooh, how voluptuous," and I'm like, "No, come on now.
No guy wants to hear that."
But I am proud because they are real, in case anybody asks. 750, good policies with Mike Barrett, Bear Insurance Agency. A good morning to all, and let's get into some questions that I've been thinking about, Mike. All right?
Okay.
I know a lot of what you do because you and I have been talking every Wednesday for over 5 years. But what do you not do that a lot of people call and ask you about?
Wow. Well, I don't do Windows. Definitely don't do Windows.
And obvious. But are there things that people call frequently and are like, do you do this? And you're like, no, we don't do that.
Yeah, there are a few things. I'm licensed to offer health insurance. It's not something we actively have. Just given the current climate and marketplace for health insurance, it's not something that we felt was appropriate to dive into, so we don't have that. But the health insurance is part of my license because it was kind of a package of line of authority that I picked up about a couple of years ago.
Right, while you're testing and buying licenses and having, like an enhanced license, you might as well just get all you can so that you do have that knowledge. Even if you're not using it now, you may end up using it later. So
Exactly. We don't offer retirement plans or financial services like that. That's something that we don't offer. We don't offer extended car warranties. That's one I get a lot. Or vacation insurance is one that we see a lot. We don't offer those either. So really, we stick to the meat and bones of what we do is property and casualty, which is with the name that encompasses home, auto, business insurance, workers' comp, flood, things like that. We offer life insurance. We offer whole term and universal. We offer dental insurance, believe it or not. We do have an offering for that. We do have the offering for disability insurance as well, whether it be individual or group. We don't dive into that a lot, but that is something we have the ability to do.
I don't need a car warranty. I got a call on the telephone a while back, and I was like, oh, sure, sign me up. And I also improved my Google.
I just bought an extended car warranty for the vehicle I don't own anymore.
I'm very
really? Excited about that. So whoever owns that is going to be very happy when they have a breakdown.
You do dental insurance. You want to touch on that real quick? I haven't ever heard you talk about that.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where, we picked up the authority and have the ability to offer, and we had a company say, hey, look, you're more than welcome to represent us if somebody, because of the lines of business that you offer, if you find that you might have somebody who wants it, here you go. So we offer Delta Dental, and we can do both group and personal plans. Admittedly, I have not done one yet, but we haven't had them all that long either. So it's not something that, one thing that you need to know about our agency is that we want to be everything to the client. We want to be as much as we possibly can. So
I'm every woman. It's all in. Okay. What is co-op? What is co-op?
What is co-op?
Yeah, what is co-op?
Co-op is cooperative insurance companies out of Middlebury, Vermont, a company that we have represented since the 60s. So that's why if you look at our sign, you'll see cooperative insurance logo on there as well. We definitely have the most long-standing relationship. We were known as a cooperative insurance agency for probably the first 50 years of existence or so before we went independent, which allowed us to offer more additional companies such as Safeco and Mafre and Ohio Mutual. It gives us the ability to work with more rather than being only aligned with that one company.
What makes co-op different? Is it better? Is it just different? Is it more specific to a certain person?
No, cooperative insurance, they really got into the business, they're Addison County. You think about Addison County, Vermont, what do they have? A lot of farms. So cooperative insurance is a big insurance carrier for what we call gentleman farms. So if you have just a number of animals that make you ineligible for a regular homeowner or a fully operating farm, whether it be dairy or horse or any other kind of ag business that's available. So they've done that forever, and then they got into the home business many years ago. Believe it or not, for their auto insurance, they're still pretty much babies. I think they started the auto insurance business side of things in the 90s. But they're a great company. They offer a great claim service. But, truth be told, all the companies we have, we're very particular. We want to make sure that they all offer excellent claim service because that's where it really matters. It doesn't matter what that piece of paper is in front of you until it gets triggered, and that's when things really need to work out. But Co-op has excellent offerings for claim service. I admittedly have a lot of my insurance with them. I've been very happy.
Has there ever been a time where a company, an insurer, has called you and said, we'd like you to represent us, and you've been like, nah, you suck?
Well, I can't name names, yes.
Okay, just making sure. Was there a lizard involved? Okay.
No. But, we are approached by companies, not all the time, because we're pretty small. So they're really looking for the big guns in most cases. But there have been times where a company might come to us and we start the conversation and we just realize it doesn't align with what we're doing. And we don't want to be committing ourselves to something that we wouldn't be able to fulfill in numerous ways. So that has happened on occasion.
Well, you are fully committable. If you would like to talk to Mike at Mike Barrett Insurance. Barrett Insurance.
Oh,
I bet
Jen's
your wife
just went,
yeah. I bet your wife was like, oh, no, he didn't. It's Barrett.
You're going to get a call
Mike
later.
Barrett. You can call Mike at Barrett Insurance Agency by calling
748-5224. You can visit us on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury, online for a free home and auto quote at thebarrettagency.com. Google, Facebook, and YouTube is Barrett Insurance Agency. And, that'd be like Geico calling themselves Gecko. I think I'm more of the mouthpiece with these interviews than anything, but we are definitely a proud family-owned and operated business, equally owned by my wife, who serves as the CEO, CFO, Human Resources Director. So, I'm in trouble.
You do know that when you die, it's going to get renamed Jen's Insurance Joint, right? Just saying. All right, I'll talk to you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.